Hey, good morning everybody. Hope y'all's having a good week. So if y'all watched my last video, y'all know that I'm having issues with weight on my steer axle. So this morning we are here in North Little Rock at Wayne's World, and what we are going to do is, if you can tell, okay, my fifth wheel's all the way back, and so that is not back far enough. So what these fine gentlemen is going to do for me, they're going to pick my fifth wheel up, and they got to take out all these bolts across the top, lift that up out the way, and they got to come down here and cut all these little rivets out, and all the way back past these ones. Then we're going to take these angles that the fifth wheel rides on, and we're going to slide them back, and then they'll set my fifth wheel back down, and hopefully that will take care of my issue. So essentially what I need is no weight on my front end, because even bobtail, my steer axle was 11.6. So I got to get my fifth wheel slid back to where I virtually have no excess weight on my front axle. But yeah, we're going to show y'all some of that throughout the day here as they work on this, and kind of show y'all what's going on. Alright guys, so right now we got all the bolts pulled out along the side rails, both sides. Got this little adapter put in here. They're going to bring a forklift in, lift the fifth wheel out of the way, and then give them a little easier access to them rivets down on the other bottom side, so they can get those all cut out. That's all the bolts you got to pull out to do this damn thing. All right, we got that plate off. Look at all that rust dust built up right there. So all right, yeah, next thing to do is cut all these little rivets here. That way we can take this piece of angle and slide that back here. What he did, as you can see, that big deal there, so he went through, notched off the sides, that way go through there, knock off that, and then we'll be able to pull those out and start moving things backwards. All right, y'all can see some steam rolling off there, but we got both sides kicked off, and that's what it's looking like for now. They're having to ream some holes going in there with some bigger bolts, so got to go through and ream all these little holes out and ream those on the frame a little bit. That way our new bigger bolts will fit in there. Making sure to use grade 8 bolts, and we're gonna have washers on there and lock nuts and stuff, lock washers. So yeah, it shouldn't be too much longer, and we'll start setting her back down. All right guys, we got her pulled out of the shop, and so here's what we got. I mean, whenever we started, this bar right here was right against that. Moved it back about 4 holes or so. So went in with some grade 8 bolts, and we got her slid back. Yeah, we're fixing to go hook it back on our trailer. We got our old trailer back. The new one had some issues and needed to get fixed, and he just told me to grab my old trailer, which actually did not hurt my feelings a bit, because I do not like the handle on those new trailers being on the side. I'd rather have my handle in the back. So, all right, well, I hope y'all learned something, and we'll let y'all know later on what our steer axle weight looks like. All right, y'all, so I got loaded up and came down here to this Lowe's to get on the cat scale and show y'all what I got. Boom, 11,680 on that steer, so we did her some good. So yeah, a lot happier with that, lot happier with that. So thanks to the guys at Wayne's World. If y'all's around North Little Rock, y'all need some work done, they're full shop. I mean, they mechanical, you know, they do wet kits and pumps and stuff like that. And yeah, so glad they was able to help me out. Didn't charge me a whole lot. Altogether, I mean, that was 3.5 hours worth of labor, and then the bolts and all that cost me $730. So yeah, I call that a heck of a deal, you know, not having to worry about getting a over axle ticket now. So y'all have a great day. We'll see y'all down the road.